Here's the first piece of information that I found. In 2018, Alice Guo's father was an honorary advisor for the Philippines Chow Tai Association. In this article, there are multiple Guo last-named individuals serving in this particular association. So that at least proves that Alice Guo's father is, at least in 2018, still in the Philippines and actively participating with the local Chinese community. Now, it was revealed by the Senate that Guo's father would travel back to China frequently, in fact, sometimes more than 3 trips per month. But after some more digging, it seems like this is more suspicious than actually just the travel itself, because this article came up. This is an event celebrating the new leadership of another association, but tied to the same Guo family. And this was attended by, here's the most important part, Zhu Feng, who is the Deputy Director of the Coordination Department of the CCP Liaison Office.
Okay, mga utol, no? Etong asosasyon, inatenan ng Xu Feng, Deputy Director of the Coordination Department of the Joint Office. Ibig sabihin, tied up na doon sa gobyerno ng China o doon sa CCP. Etong organisasyon na ito na ginanap sa Hong Kong. Okay? Mga utol, doon na. Kumukonekta na ha. Na pinangungunahan di umano ng mga Guo.
Mga karunungan, kaalaman, teorya, kasaysayan, hiwaga at mga bagong tuklas. Alamin natin.
Gusto ko to ibahagi sa inyo mga utol dahil isa to sa mga napanood ko na medyo may kalaliman ang kanyang analysis patungkol sa kinasasangkutang issue ni Mayor Alice Guo doon sa Pogo operation at ng di umanong sindikato na sa buong mundo, no, na nag-ooperate dito sa atin sa Pilipinas dahil ito yung kanyang analisasyon, no. Alice Guo's father, si Angelito Guo, ties to the CCP's United Front, yung komunista na kumokontrol ng buong China, mga utol. Ito yung mula kay China Insider with David Xiang. Paki-subscribe siya, paki-like na rin yung video at napakaganda ng kanyang pagkaka-analisa rito. Ngunit ha, uunahan ko muna kayo. Hindi ko po kayo inaanyayahan o pinipersang maniwala. Ang akin lamang, kailangan rin natin itong malaman. Pero, hindi ko po sinasabing ito'y pawang katotohanan. Maaring ito'y totoo, maaring hindi. Okay? Pero napakaganda nitong isiniwalat dito ni David Xiang. Pakinggan na natin.
Today, I have some exclusive information thanks to a viewer who provided me the key evidence. This will tie Alice Guo's father, Angelito Guo, to a CCP-linked Chinese association. Meanwhile, as the
Yun umpisa pa lang na di umano si Angelito Guo, yung tatay ni Mayor Alice Guo, ay kabilang o nakalink sa Communist Party ng China. Okay?
The Senate hearing has revealed Alice Guo's ties to China is much more apparent than ever before. So we'll be tackling all the mysteries around her so far. All right, it seems like my analysis of Alice Guo has been spot on. My conclusion is that Alice Guo is a front of a large-scale scam and money laundering operation that got busted, and she made her way into the mayor's office hoping to expand that operation behind the scenes, but was caught. And now she has to make up lies on the way. Her connection to the CCP is not to be undermined, as I'll be revealing the evidence suggesting that
yan, may ilalabas siyang mga ebidensya na etong di umano si Alice Guo, 'di ba? Front ng isang malaking operasyon na nangyayari sa Pilipinas. Okay, kumbaga siya isang asset di umano na inilagay sa Pilipinas para magsilbing front. And syempre, naging mayor nga. Yun ang kagandahan doon. Tuloy muna natin.
Situation so far. Now, no amount of argument over her ties and nationality can undermine that the real issue here is the criminal group activities that was doing things like human trafficking, detentions, hacking, among other things. And Alice Guo is a part of that. She was revealed at a...
Yung sindikato na yon na nag-ooperate under human trafficking, ano pa ba, yung love scam, no? At saka money laundering. Kabilang di umano si Mayor Alice Guo kasi ilalabas niyan . So sinilabas na rin yan sa Senate, mga utol Inilabas na rin yan, yung mga bagay na yan. Siniwalat na yan. Siyempre, patuloy na idinidinay. Sabi nga ni Congressman Nograles, no? Sino ba namang espiya ang aamin? Mayor Guo admits she's unaware of business partners' criminal records. Pero one thing's for sure, yung mga naging partner ni Mayor Alice Go doon sa Pogo Hub, mga talagang miyembro ng sindikato at saka mga wanted criminals, okay? Doon sa Singapore. Yun ang malinaw na malinaw. Pero yung tie-up ni Mayor Alice Go, yun yung pinapalinaw pa natin. Tuloy na muna natin.
Recent hearing to be a business partner also of the main suspects in the biggest scam and billion-dollar money laundering case in Singapore, which we'll talk about in the second half. First, let's reveal some critical information about the Guo family name. To start with her father, we have to backtrack to her family name first. So here's the context. The Guo is a large family name that comes from southern China in a town called Jinjin, and practically that's near the Taiwan Strait in the province of Fujian. Here is the family of the Chao-tai Guo. In fact, according to Chinese Wikipedia, the Guo family name traces all the way back to 700 BC, and the Guo family spans across Southeast Asia. So it's very reasonable that there is a Guo family name in the Philippines as well. Now, a viewer sent me an email today with these photos. Now, the words that I've circled here mean Chao Tai, which is precisely that village where the Guo family's name originates from. And so I looked.
Sa madalit sabi mga utol, kino-congratulate siya ng isang Chinese community, no? Dito. Hindi natin maintindihan pero kino-congratulate siya dito malamang sa pagkakapanalo niya bilang bilang mayor, no? Pero 'di ba? Anyway, yung sinasabi kanina ni David Siang, yung sa Go family, sinearch ko yan mga utol, oh. Yung Go, talagang yung Go, parang common household name. Okay, kumbaga sa atin dito, Cruz. Halos common sa China, ayan, oh. It is the 18th century most common family name in China. So sa napakarami talagang Go sa China. Okay mga utol, yun yung malinaw na malinaw at ayon pa sa Wikipedia, ito daw ay matitrace back pa sa isang, kumbaga mga noblemen sila ng China. Okay? So may yabang angkan talaga ang mga Guo. Okay, balikan na muna natin.
Which is precisely that village where the Guo family's name originates from. And so I looked into some of these associations that sent a congratulatory message to Alice Guo for becoming mayor. This one here reads Family Pride, and it's from the Hong Kong Chao Tai Guo Clan Association, and another one from the Hong Kong Chao Tai Association, and the third from Philippine Chao Tai Association. Notice how they all differ by the name slightly, but they all signal that these associations belong to the larger Guo family and the extended families, and they span across the overseas reach as well as they all are linked together based on the
kinokonekta na muna, no? Binobuo niya na muna yung impormasyon, no, na basta yung pamilya niya ay tie up dun sa mga asosasyon na yon na nag-congratulate kay Mayor Alice Go, or else bakit siya i-congratulate ng mga yon kung hindi siya kilalaman lang. Okay? So yun yung bini-build up niya dito.
The family name. So I began digging. Here's the first piece of information that I found. In 2018, Alice Go's father was an honorary advisor for the Philippines Chao Tai Association. In this article, there are multiple Guo last-named individuals serving in this particular association. Okay. So that at least proves that Alice Guo's father is at least in 2018 still in the Philippines and actively participating with the local Chinese community. Now, it was revealed by the Senate that Guo's father would travel back to China frequently, in fact, sometimes more than 3 trips per month. But after some more digging, it seems like this is more suspicious than actually just the travel itself, because this article came up. This is an event celebrating the new leadership of another association, but tied to the same Guo family. And this was attended by, here's the most important part, Zhu Feng, who is the Deputy Director of the Coordination Department of the CCP Liaison Office.
Okay, mga utol, no? Etong asosasyon, inatenan ng Xu Feng, Deputy Director of the Coordination Department of the Joint Office. Ibig sabihin, tied up na doon sa gobyerno ng China o doon sa CCP. Etong organisasyon na ito na ginanap sa Hong Kong. Okay? Mga utol, doon na. Kumukonekta na ha. Na pinangungunahan di umano ng mga Guo. Okay? So bago tayo magpatuloy, gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo yung ebidensya na nilabas ni Senator Sherwin Gatchalian tungkol doon sa pagbiyahe ng tatay ni Alice Go na si Angelito Go papuntang China to Pilipinas, yung frequent na pagbiyahe. Ito po yan. Ito galing sa Bureau of Immigration mismo, yung datos na ito.
ng travel records ng father mo, again supplied by the Bureau of Immigration, talaga madalas siyang bumiyahe almost every month. Like for example, in 2024, 6 times. In 2023, 12 times. In 2019, 14 times. 2018, 18 times. So almost up once a month.
So babalik-balik talaga siya, Pilipinas, China, Pilipinas, China. Yun yung malinaw na malinaw, ha? Etong si Angelito Go, yung tinuturong tatay ni Alice Go. Okay? Tuloy na tayo dito kay David Siang.
Which, by the way, is a top spy agency of the Chinese Communist Party.
The next one is top spy agency pala yun. Okay? Yung Department of Joint Office, ha? Balikan natin konti, ha?
Who is the Deputy Director of the Coordination Department of the CCP Liaison Office, which, by the way, is a top spy agency of the Chinese Communist Party. The next one is the Fujian United Association's Deputy Chair Chen Songcong. And another one is the Fujian Chinese Association Chair Emeritus. And this one is the Fujian Association, of course, we often associate with the Chinese police station. These associations, they all have ties to United Front, which is a very massive network of overseas Chinese associations that speak and do the biddings of the CCP.
Mga utol, dun pa lang no? Dun pa lang, yung United Front na tie up na yung mga guo doon sa binabibilangang asosasyon ng kanyang tatay ay tie up na doon sa CCP. Doon pa lang finish na tong story na to. Ano pa ba kailangan natin? Pero ituloy muna natin dahil napakaganda nitong pinapakita o sinasabi ni David Siang.
The next is the chairman of the Hong Kong Chow Tai Association and then the Chow Tai Guo Clan Association chair as well. And here comes more ties to the CCP, which is again that United Front Department aspect of the Fujian province. They send their director, as well as the Chow Tai Village Communist Party boss also came. So it just proves to you that the Guo family and their tight associations in the Philippines are very closely linked to Chinese Communist Party organizations.
Yan, napakalinaw nun mga utol. Doon pa lang sa mga siniwalat nito, doon sa mga asosasyon, directly linked sila no? Okay? At lilinawin ko ulit. Hindi ko po, ito yung sinasabi ko, hindi ko sinasabing 100% true. Okay? Pero, dyan pa lang sa mga pinakita ni David Siang na koneksyon nung mga nasabing asosasyon na kinabibilangan ng kanyang tatay, pwede mo nang common sense lamang, logical lamang na pag-iisip, makikita mo talaga na tie up sila dun sa CCP's United Front. Okay? Yung United Front nga daw po, ang CCP's United Front, yun nga daw po nagdudu ng mga bidding o gumagawa ng mga bagay-bagay para sa CCP doon sa komunista sa China, back in China. Sila yung gumagalaw sa iba't ibang bansa. Okay? So basically, pwedeng ganun. Yung mga asosasyon na yun, sige, baba kayo ng Australia o sa Pilipinas, yan yung asosasyon nyo, mag-business kayo, kunwari, yan yung mga So yung tinatay up doon doon pa lang finish na yung story Magli-link na, mag-i-interlink na talaga to. So anong masasabi nyo dyan? Tuloy na muna natin.
Members from the Alice Guo's Fathers Association also came to this event. So I can say at this point without any doubt that the Guo family has heavy ties to the CCP through their United Front operations.
Ayan na. Doon na. Without any doubt, sabi ni David Siang, no? Pero, syempre, iniisip ko rin yan. Malamang talaga, di ba? Dahil, ano pa ba? Ano pa ba ang ginagawa ng mga yan dito? Yung money laundering, di umano, no? Na parang winawash kasi ang tawag namin, winawash. Kumbaga, kinu-convert yung mga pera na, syempre, illegal i-convert nila sa ibang bansa, no? Pupunta sila sa ibang bansa, itatayo nila ng business para maging legit. Maging legit yung pinanggalingan ng pera. Nangyayari naman talaga sa buong mundo. Okay? Mga utol, sa mga malalaking crime organization. Okay? Yung mga organized crime. Okay? So, ginagawa talaga nila para ma-wash out nila, ma-liquefy nila yung pera kasi hindi naman nila pwedeng ang hirap ipaliwanag doon sa nanggagaling yung pera na yon. So, kino-convert nila sa ibang negosyo. para maging legit paglabas ng pera ulit. So, yun, para nakikita nyo na yung bigger picture kung paano nangyayari dito sa Pilipinas. And yung tie-up, pinakitaan tayo ng mga ebidensya nito ni David Siang. So, ano masasabi nyo dyan? Tuloy muna natin.
And United Front Operation is a massive overseas network. It campaigns on the idea that the Chinese Communist Party will have overseas reach in every single country, in every single Chinese community to basically control most of what the community thinks about the CCP. And it seeks to co-opt these associations in different countries to do the work for them in different ways, benign ways, ways that you don't really see on the surface, such as even including donating to politicians, putting people into power, etc., etc.
Putting people into power, donating into politicians. So, alam natin, no, na dito, may mga sangkot. Dito sa operation na to na nangyari, yun sa Pogo operation, di umano, may mga sangkot na mga matataas rin nating opisyal. At according nga kay Senator Jinggoy, no, reliable daw yung source niya na eto daw si Mayor Alice Go ay may partner na opisyal din ng gobyerno na may boyfriend na siyang operator ng Pogo dun sa Bamban. Anyway, yung nasabing Pogo na yun dun sa Banban, ayon sa mga senador, 'di ba? Sa kanilang mga impormasyon na nakuha, ang mga ebidensya ay hindi lamang naman Pogo kung ang nangyayari doon, kundi meron daw human trafficking, may money laundering. Kumbaga, front lamang 'yun. Kaya lang nasiwalat kaya nangyari. And ang masakit dito, mga utol, nung ni-raid itong nasabing Pogo sa Banban, yung pinaka-mastermind o yung pinaka-head ay hindi nahuli. Doon pala magtataka ka na bakit ganun. Malamang natimbrehan ito ng ating mga opisyal. So dapat imbestigahan din yung mga nag-iimbestiga dito. And yung mga kapulisan doon sa Banban, malamang alam nila yan. Diba mga utol? So, lolokohin pa ba nila tayo? Ano ba naman yan, di ba? Sabi nga ni Senator Chis Escudero may crime pero walang criminal. Di ba? Magkatagniyan di ba? Pag may nangyaring krimen, may kriminal. Okay, may ni-raid, may nahuli pero walang nakulong. Nakapagtaka, di ba? O, hindi ka na dapat magtaka kasi pwedeng bayad.
Now, Fujian, as I mentioned, is a province. It's a hotbed for the CCP because they've been able to be captured overseas through incentives. Now, remember, there was
anyway, hindi na natin tatapusin to. Mahaba to, pero napakaganda pa nito. Kung gusto niyo lang panoorin, ito po yan, no? Alice Go's father ties to the CCP's United Front. Pero doon pa lang sa mga una niyang pinakita, pwede nang tapusin ng video na to. Napakalalim ng pagkaka-analysis niya. Pero nag-research ako sa Google ng mga pinapakita niyang article, hindi ko rin naman makita. Okay? Basta one thing's for sure, common name, common surname, etong Go. And another thing, yung pagbiyahe ng tatay niya at hanggang ngayon hindi pa lumulutang yung tatay niya na tinuturo niya sa Senado, pati yung nanay niya, hindi pa rin lumulutang, doon pa lang. Tsaka sabi nga ng mga, napakaraming, ako'y tinutuwang ko to, napakaraming questionable sa mga statement ni Alice Go na to the point na, yun nga, tama rin yung sinasabi ni Senator Loren Legarda Memoryado mo yan. Memoryado mo lang yung mga isasagot mo. Kaya kapag kami nagtanong na mas malalim doon, hindi mo na masagot. Hindi mo na alam kung anong isasagot kasi caught ka na Kasi meron ka lang memoryadong isasagot Paano kung mas malalim doon? Kagaya nung childhood mo. O sige, lumaki ka sa farm, pinalaki ka sa farm. Anong childhood mo? Anong nangyari sa childhood mo? Nakapaglaro ka ba ng piko? Yung mga ganon. Sino mga naging kaibigan mo doon? Wala. Bukod doon sa Mang Boy ba yun? Mang Boy at yung Sister Rubilin. Yun lang yung nababanggit niya, wala nang iba. Sino si Sister Rubilin? Si Teacher Rubilin. Lumabas na ba? Wala pa siyang mga banggit na tao na lumutang doon. Bukod doon sa doon sa naging mayor na siya. Pero yung mga dati niya, kung siya'y dito pinanganak sa Pilipinas, dapat kahit papaano may kilalang tao o may nakakakilala dyan. Pero itong matindi dyan, pwede yang makapagbayad ng tao na magsasabi na magkukwento ng kanyang kabataan. Okay? So hanggang mula muna mga utol at pangako ko tutukan natin to hanggang sa susunod na Senate hearing kung ano pa man ang ilalabas ni Mayor Go. Kagaya ng mga pinangako niya mga dokumento di umano na kanyang ilalatag pagdating ulit ng Senate hearing at kung haharap ang kanyang ama, mas maigi. Di ba, mga utol? So, kailangan kong inyong opinion tungkol dito. Pa-comment na lang. Hanggang doon lang muna. Maraming salamat. Muli ako sa Target Aquiles in behalf of the Real South Pride Production. Ako nagpapasalamat sa walang sawa niyong pagsuporta. Kayo mag-iingat. Keep safe. God bless. At saludo po ako sa inyo lahat. Maraming salamat po.